I'd like to share what I think is best about this conference. I'm going to start with its name, Together for Families. I don't think it can be said any better than that. It's going to take all of us together for families, and just as families are together, that is what makes a family, being together in heart and mind, and sometimes in location.
I've thoroughly enjoyed the Together for Families conference. The highlight for me was the very first plenary where we talked about having hope and the concept that history is not our destiny. Bye for now.
I love the fact that we were able to hear from our colleagues in Canada about the work that they are doing in Canada around family support. And most importantly, I love the fact that we were able to still network with our peers and our colleagues, even though we were virtual. Great conference.
I just want to give a shout out to the conference organizers, partners, and funders for hosting such an amazing conference. I absolutely loved the kickoff on Wednesday, focusing on hope. There's so much attention right now on ACEs, which is, of course, impactful and very important. But I think even more important is getting to the other side of ACEs, which is about restoration and healing and collectively thinking about how we create spaces and opportunities to build responsive, nurturing, and positive relationships so that children and families can grow and thrive. And I just want to thank you so much for bringing this front and center at this conference and creating a space for us all to refuel and refocus and be inspired to continue this work. We have so much to do ahead. So thank you all so much.
The biggest takeaway for the conference for me has been the affirmation of how important this work is. The best part of the conference really has been the wealth of information and the expertise of all of the different sessions. They've been phenomenal. And the aha moment has really been going deeper in measuring the return on investment and learning more about the social enterprise model.
One of the things I've always enjoyed about the Together for Families conferences is the ability to network with colleagues from across the nation. I have been so pleased to be able to continue to do that this year, even though the conference has been virtual. I just want to say thank you to the National Family Support Network and all of its partners in providing this great experience for us.
One of my biggest takeaways is that we're all different but the same. The same commitment to families, the same commitment to social justice, the same commitment to wanting to do a good job in serving our families that we serve, and I just appreciate that so much. The best thing I liked was the networking. I can't wait until we're actually in person. There's so many people involved in this conference. And that excites me too, because they're from everywhere across the United States and Canada.
One of my biggest takeaways and aha moments for Together for Families was today in the parent leader session. There were some agencies there, and I was really glad to see that parents are not separate from communities, and parents are not separate from the work that's being done. So if you are serving a family, if you are working in an organization that serves families and communities, then you too are a parent. You love a child, you love someone that loves a child, you know someone, um, you've been a child. And I think the biggest thing that takeaway is that even though these agency representatives have careers and jobs and supervisors, that they also have experiences, and that parents are often looked at for and looked to tell our narratives and talk about our stories and experiences. But parents, we do other things as well. And the aha moment was linking that with the agency representatives and saying, well, they're not just an agency representative, they also have narratives, they also have experiences, and hoping to see a better blend of that, not taking off a hat and putting on another hat, just integrating the whole person. This is not a dissociative process. This is a together for families process. Thank you so much for what you are doing, and together we can. Together we will. Together for families.